Hey, what's good, people? This is Aaron Glover. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm just going to jump right into the topic like I always do. Now, within the last 2 to 3 days, I've noticed my coworkers and I, and friends, we generally have discussions amongst ourselves as men. And I find that it's very therapeutic to see men talk more. You know what I mean? And it's very good for men to express themselves to other men without feeling a certain way. It's very important that we vent to one another, and in these days we call it bromance, and I call it bromance, which I think is a cool term. And I find that it's people you least expect have the same things in common as you do. And you will never know that because we don't talk to each other. We're always talking about sports and women and booty and stuff like that. So just within the last 2 to 3 days, I've noticed that I've been getting into a lot of in-depth conversing with people that I didn't think I would ever talk to. And then you realize that you have so much more in common with these people than you know. So I'm saying that to say this. If you got any good friends in your circle, people that you can trust, and not those people who just come to you with gossip. You need to talk to people who actually have things to talk about. Not about other people, but if you want to talk about being better men, being better husbands, being better providers, and just being, what I like to say, a decent member of society, I should say. You know what I mean? Which is a good thing. But I think for myself, what works for me is that when I speak to other men about whatever I might be going through, as most of you know, my mother passed away April 5th of last year. And I find it now, I can talk about it more because, that's not something anyone can ever get over. You can't tell someone to get over losing their parents. So what I do is I want to talk to people about, what I'm going through, how I'm feeling. Again, most of you know, when my mother passed away, I never got to speak to her again. So I had to talk to people about it. You know what I'm saying? Because, I would get quiet and I would go into my own little box with no entry fees. Nobody can get in my little box. But I find that when I started talking about it, and it's not like you're looking for answers. You just need somebody to vent to. No one really has the answers. But again, I say this to say this again. If you got any good guys on your team or your squad, and if you're good friends, you can meet up for drinks, meet up for pool. Go to the park. I don't care what you do. But reach out to people that you consider friends, close companions, compadres, whatever you want to call it. Men need to talk more. Men really need to talk more, and I can't stress it enough. And I appreciate the men that I'm able to speak to. I speak to a lot of the older gentlemen at my job, and I get a lot of insight from them, a lot of wisdom from them, and it kind of reminds me of talking to my father. My father and I should talk on a regular basis. So, again, I'm not going to make this video too long. I'm about to wrap this thing up. But anyway, thanks for listening. Stay cool. God bless. Peace. 2 fingers.